welcome to Keeping It Real with B. On this episode, I'm going to talk about people dealing with child support. In my own experience, I didn't have to deal with issues with child support, but I don't think child support should just be financial, personally. I think I would rather the child spending time with the parent opposed to getting a financial benefit for the child and the child doesn't get to see the parent. I'm speaking on both ways. Either way it could be. Because there's women that have to pay child support along with there are men that have to do the same also. I feel like children need time with their parents, not just monetary gain. Gifts and materialistic things don't do anything for them, for their emotion or mental. That just pacifies them. I feel like parents have a big effect on their children. Their absence can be traumatizing or hurtful for the child for years to come. There are people in the world that never talk about things they've been through, and then there are people in the world that talk about what they've been through due to not having one of the parents in their lives. Child support should require parents to still see their kids, even if they help financially. I think child support should only be authorized through the court if you don't already have a written agreement legally between you and the other parent, notarized. Because I think everybody should have a notarized letter saying this is what it should be. This is our agreement, and we don't have to involve the court because this is our contract of what you're willing to do for your child, regardless if we're together, we're not together, whatever. This is what your obligation is because you are the other half of our child or children. It's not a matter of we like each other romantically right now or, oh, you got a new girlfriend or boyfriend. Oh, now I'm going to make your life hell. Like that ghetto shit. Like, it's not cool. It's not. It's really ghetto, to be honest. And it can go either way because there's men that act up when the parent has a new mate, when the other parent has a new mate. You know, it can be either or. I just don't like when parents make it messy for the children. The children are the innocent people. I feel like it's the parents' duty and job to be cordial, even if they're not romantic or anything, for the benefit of their child or children. Personally, I've always been cordial with my child's father. God rest his soul. He was a wonderful individual. Nobody's perfect, but he was a wonderful individual. I can honestly say he loved his child, regardless of anything. Everybody knew about his child, regardless of anything. And he never disrespected me. We've had like an argument before, but he's never been disrespectful. That's one thing I can say about us. We never argued. We never fought. I don't talk junk about him. He don't talk junk about me. We had respect for each other. And that's what I think parents need to have for each other. You know, some people have never loved each other before they even had a child. And then there's people that have loved each other when they're having children or they have a child. And regardless, once you all decide to lay down and make a human being, now that you're making it like y'all are a family in some shape or form, because now y'all have someone in common that y'all have to take care of for the rest of your life or till they're 18, but you'll forever be a parent if you are a real parent, a real active parent, that is, because you'll never stop being a parent in life because they're grown. You're still their parent. If you're there or not, you're still, that's who you're supposed to be to them, their parent. It's just sad. Like, I just be feeling sad, you know? And yeah, I just feel sad for the children that don't get to experience their parents. And then, yeah, I just feel sad on both ends, you know? Parents are vital to their children. Also, you know, the children didn't ask to be here. That's why people need to make better choices of who they deal with before they lay down with people. You know, people think sex is so casual. Yes, if that's what you want to do, you can do you. But do it right if you want to be casually having sexual intercourse. Don't think, oh, oops. Or your 50th child talking about, oops, it was an accident. Like, come on, please. You know where babies come from. You should know before. If you didn't know before, now you should know after baby daddy number 3 or baby mama number 5. Like, come on. There's nothing you can say. Oh, I had a drunk night. You shouldn't have drunk nights. If you have drunk nights, then you shouldn't be having sex. I mean, you shouldn't be drinking. Period. Oh, I messed up. Nah, you should have your brain working at all times. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just you. Or that one moment might affect your whole life. In more than one way. Not just the baby. STDs for life. Who wants that? So, I think people should just make better choices. Before you lay down with somebody in that type of way, you might want to think about, do you want to interact with this person for the rest of your life? Or at least 18 years. Or at least to a certain age where they can talk to you the child could talk to you on their own. But at the end of the day, y'all still have to communicate before they're 18, because still you have to get authorization for you to take your kid, regardless if it's your kid or not. Whoever the guardian is has to still get the authorization from the guardian to take the kid, to do whatever. So it's just better for people just to get along. Don't make it messy. If y'all break up, don't make it nasty. Just let's accept it for what it is. Y'all didn't work out. It's cool. Move the fuck on. Straight up. Move the fuck on. If it's hurtful, that one wants to break up with the other one, it's not a mutual thing, try to heal. But don't try to ruin your children along with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to ruin your children. Don't try to turn the child against the other one and all that weird shit. It just really like, I don't know. And then if y'all once loved each other, how can y'all disrespect each other and disrespect your child by freaking fighting like that? Or making it look like y'all hate each other to death when y'all once had love. You know? And if it's just one night, Y'all should never let that happen again. If y'all had one experience and then y'all have a baby, what kind of story is that to tell your kid? In a way, like, that's kind of crazy. Make better choices, please. If not, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not downing you. That's what you did, or if that's what you do. Well, no, if that's what you did, I'm not downing you. If that's what you do all the time, yes, I'm looking upon you with shame. Yeah, I am. And who am I? I'm just speaking how I feel, you know, because I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real as I can. This is my own opinion and my thoughts. But I feel like also people should just respect themselves and respect what they may bring in this world, you know? But I don't know. I see so many different things. I hear so many different things. And like, in my own experience, my parents didn't do the child support thing. God rest my dad's soul. He recently passed some years ago. On Father's Day, actually. It was the worst day of my life. You know, I'm my dad's only child, and I loved my dad, and my dad was active. And one thing I pride my mother and father on, they never ever disrespected each other. They never ever talked shit about each other, ever. They've been broken up for years. And my mother, if I can say one great thing about her, she always rode for my dad, his people and everything. She was present at everything. She would ride for my dad like she loved my dad still. My dad loved her. They never talked junk about each other. Ever. Ever, ever. So I love that. And I love that me and my child's father didn't have beef like that either. You know? Fortunate to have my lovely son. And I hope, and I talk to him all the time about different things. You know, he's going to choose to be the man he wants to be. You know, but I try to tell him, like, you know, you don't want to be the type of man with a whole bunch of children. You don't want to be the type of man that's just having babies with people and not married. You don't want to just, you know, be the father that's not there. You don't want to do that because that's not good. And I know my son, he wants to be wonderful and great in life. He wants to be wonderful. And he's going to be extraordinary because I speak that into existence. And I know God is taking care of everything around here. I know his dad is watching and my dad's watching, and all of that is going to manifest. That's going to happen. It's going to happen nicely in Jesus' name. So, but people, we just got to do better. You know, child support is not just money. Like, you should take your kid. It gives your kid a sense of who you are all around, not what you just can do for them. Who you are, the real love from you, the real affection, you know, the knowledge that you can share with them. All of that is important for the makeup of a person or a young person, the development of a child. So people need to just, you know, think before they act, you know. And that's all I have for you on Keeping It Real with B today. Feel free to drop your comments. Follow me on Spotify. Follow me on Instagram. Just follow me, you know? Fuck with your girl. But yeah. So, until next time.